Hello everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. I'm Litsa and today is our podcast number 74. It is the 7th of March 2024 and we all know that Thursday is my favourite day of the week because I get to hang out with all of you, showcase all your makes, let you know what I've been up to and talk about a few things that are coming up in the very near future. Now, before we get started tonight, I wonder how many of you have noticed that our little leggy friend over here, and let me bring her across, changes her outfit every month. Now look at her, she's absolutely adorable. I just love her so much. Now, most of you would remember that Josephine gifted me her Happy Mail about a month or so ago, maybe 2 months now, time just flies, and she had a cute little assortment, like a little wardrobe for her, and I decided that it'd be very nice, very cute and very sweet if every month she got to change her little outfit. Now I might have to make her a few little things too, so I don't think I'll be running out for a few more months because Josephine did send a lot of gorgeous things, but isn't she adorable? Now this is sort of like a headband come wig for her. I absolutely love it, and there she is. So I thought I'd say, hey, keep an eye out and see what she'll be wearing for the month of April. So for now I'm going to put her back here in her yarn bowl where she is very, very comfortable. There she is there, and she can hang out with us as well. So welcome one and all. I know that we do have a few new friends, which excites me to no end. As we all know, our Yarny family is growing and that is absolutely awesome. So let's get started. What do we always do first here, guys? I've got my clipboard, of course, and my marker because I don't want to miss out on anything. But we're going to get started with Tile of the Week, Thursday. Now, we're up to tile number 81. Isn't that just crazy? So for anyone that doesn't know what I'm talking about, let me give you a little idea. And those of you that need a refresher, here we go. So about a long time ago now, 81 weeks ago, so July 2022, our friend Sam over at Manfors Makes, please go and visit her. She is awesome. She has an awesome channel, and she also has a playlist on Tile of the Week Thursday because she started at tile number 1. I jumped on at tile number 25, and quite a few of her other Yarny YouTube friends have joined in and out over the last year and a half or so. So if you put in the hashtag Tile of the Week Thursday, you'll see each and every one of us that have joined Sam. Now, Sam received this book, 100 Crochet Tiles in Happy Mail. Now, I wouldn't purchase this book on Amazon. Most of you that have been around for a while would know that this book is actually falling apart. It wasn't bound very well. Some people have spiral bound theirs. Others have purchased it on like a Kindle. So if you're interested in, a book like this, which is a great resource because it does have a lot of fabulous tiles in it. Some are quite challenging, some are very frustrating, and some are just very cruisy. But in saying that, if you do want a book like this one, they do actually make it in the Let's Make series. My friend Fran, she gifted me that version, and I might bring it on next week to show you, and that one's put together very, very nicely. I believe you get it at like news agencies and supermarkets, but this one here was purchased on Amazon, and it is, as I said, a very good resource, but it does fall apart, so be mindful of that. Now this week's tile we needed, oops, see, everything's just falling out, guys. Look at that. I'll just pop it back down on my tabletop. So this week we needed 4 colors. Now I have 7 colors that I use for each and every tile, and they are from this range here, the Marble 8-ply, which is a DK weight yarn. So this yarn recommends that you use a number 4mm hook, but I do use, as you can see here, my 5mm hook for each and every tile. So at the end of this adventure or crochet journey, I will have tiles that all look amazing together because they're going to be the same yarn weight, the same colors, but they will vary in size. So it'll be a little bit challenging putting them together, but that's okay. I'm up for the challenge because this is an amazing little keepsake of this fun journey that we've had together. And along the way, our wonderful friend Josephine has sent in a tile each and every week as well. Excuse me, I have a little frog in my throat. So I will be showing hers tonight alongside mine. So thank you once again, Josephine, for making this always an extra special segment. Now, I cannot say the name of this week's tile to save my life, so I will show you the title, then I'll show you the tile itself, and then I'll talk about my experience in Josephine's. Now, I think there's about 4 more tapestry crochet tiles because that's the series that we're in at the moment. So there's its name there. And number 2 will be, next week's will be the same title, but number 2 tile. And here is what it was meant to look like. Now, we had to choose 4 colours this week, as I mentioned, and I'll show you my colours in a moment. So that's what it looks like. Now, when I first saw this, and Josephine felt the same, I thought it'd be a little bit challenging because you only have the pattern changes on opposite sides of the square. But when you got your head around it, because I was doing one of these and, you know, turning my pattern to the side, you know, trying to follow it, it actually was okay. And that's exactly how Josephine felt too, which reassured me that, you know, I was, you know, on the right track. Now, I'll show you Josephine's yarn tile and the yarn that she's used. She told us this week that she used the Stylecraft Special DK in the colours Silver, Plum, Lipstick and Empire. Now, I don't have any Stylecraft yarn myself, but one of my girlfriends bought the Ophelia pack, one of the packs from Ophelia Talks, and I've been able to, you know, touch and feel that over the last few weeks. So when she finishes that blanket, I will show it to you as well. So I have had the luxury of experiencing what that yarn feels like, and it is a beautiful, soft DK weight yarn, acrylic. Okay, so what did my tile look like and what did Josephine's, and then I'll put them side by side. Now, the colours I chose, because as always, you know, guys, this purple colour or lilac colour features in most of my tiles. I absolutely love the colour. So, of course, that was going to happen this week too. So here are the colours that I chose. White for the background, and then this beautiful, like spring green, that purple, and that is a beautiful, like a light apricot colour. And here's Josephine's. Now, she went with the colours that we mentioned, which are gorgeous. So you can see like the red and the maroon and the blue, and that's like the white colour there. But look how good they look together, guys. Have I got it the right way? Oh, there we go. That's better. Pretty cool, right? I absolutely love them. This one was actually, my tile always seems to slant a little bit, but that's okay. This one with the tangling, there was none for me. I think I'm getting better and better at it, which is awesome. But as I said, at first I thought maybe I wouldn't be able to get the pattern right, but it did end up being okay. It was only 8 rows, and there's Josephine's as well once again. And it actually came together very, very well. So I'm hoping that next week's, because it's number 2, so the same tile but number 2, I'll have the same experience, and so will Josephine. So that's it, guys. Let's get our clipboard, because you know what happens now, don't you? And if you don't, you're about to find out. Tile of the week, Thursday, number 81. Tick, done and dusted, and we're ready for number 82. And then after that, we've only got 18 to go. That is pretty cool, right? Now, you know, this is my very, 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 very favourite part. And thank you to each and every one of you that has taken the time to send in your makes so we can all ooh and ah over them. So let me just get started, because I have quite a few to show you. So our friend Vicky has been very, very busy making gorgeous little creatures. And I love the yarn that she's used for all of them. So this one is her chicken. And this one is a cinnamon stitches pattern, and it is using blanket yarn. Now, you all know how much I love blanket yarn. Absolutely gorgeous. And now there are some more chickens. And Vicky did say that the majority of the patterns that you'll see now are by Rhonda Butler on her YouTube channel as well. And then wait till you see this gorgeous little guy. Oh, by the way, these I believe were made with velvet yarn. Sorry about that. Got a bit excited. Now look at this gorgeous little duck. Again by Rhonda Butler, the pattern, and it is velvet yarn. How gorgeous and shiny and beautiful is he? Wait till you see our little gnomes coming along. Now this one is made out of blanket yarn. Look at him. Absolutely love his hat. And look at this guy with his big, big bulbous nose. And he's made out of velvet yarn. Love the colours. And wait till you see this gorgeous little rabbit. He's made out of blanket yarn, and I absolutely love his pink little nose. And there's his ears. How gorgeous is he? So thank you so very much, Vicky, for sending them through. When I saw that they were blanket and velvet yarn, I have to tell you, I got very, very excited. Now, Kim has been very busy as well. So let me just show you her gorgeous makes. Look at this gorgeous thing. So this is a dishcloth. Look at that texture. Isn't it gorgeous? And it is from a knit along that Kim had joined in. And it's the cotton she uses drops 100% cotton yarn. That is so pretty. And then she has 2 imkins to show us. So let me get those for you. Now, these were made using acrylic yarn. Now, these are all the rage at the moment. I have yet to attempt one, and I may not do so, but there is a beautiful book out there that everyone is talking about. They are so gorgeous. You know I love him the most, that colour that he is. And then there are a gnome and a little reindeer. So here's this beautiful little reindeer. He is so very cute. Must be Rudolph with his red nose. And he was made using cotton yarn. And so was our little gnome. And Kim said that she purchased the yarn on Temu. How sweet is he? So thank you, Kim, for sending them through to us. Now, Josephine has made one of the most beautiful shawls I've seen. Look at this, guys. Look at the colours. I'm going to go from the top to the bottom, and then I'll let you know what yarn Josephine. I'll put it here so you can see it, all of it in one go. So this was a mail or a make-along that the hashtag used was Turnpike Creations for Creations Mail 2024. Now, what Josephine did, she used her yarn from Trilogy Yarns, a Colour Explosion Monthly Club. Now, this yarn is so gorgeous. Can you imagine feeling this? It's 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere, and 10% nylon. Can you imagine how super soft that is? Now, each mini hank had 80 yards, or has 80 yards. And in total, Josephine used 16 mini hanks. And she picked colours that she thought would look together. And that absolutely did happen. So once again, guys, here's a close-up. Beautiful, stunning. Thank you so much, Josephine, for sending that through to us. Now, Shirley has been very busy creating as well, and she's made another stunning shawl. And this is a shawl that I really, really want to make. I believe Shirley's made a couple of these, and I think Josephine has as well. Look at the gorgeous colours and the pattern. What I love about this one is that it doesn't have the point at the bottom. I absolutely love that idea. I just need to make the time to make one. So this is a half hexagon shape, and Shirley used Michael's new Loops and Threads ombre hues in the colour plum, pink, and white. I haven't got my glasses on, apologies. And she said that this yarn is very soft and slightly fuzzy. So there it is up close, guys. It's so beautiful. And she's actually sent us a photo of it because it is quite new by the sounds of it. Of course, I haven't seen it. Look, I love all the detail and the border. Absolutely gorgeous. So thank you so very, very much, Shirley, for sending that in. This is definitely one shawl that I really would like to make. As I said, because it's got the straight bottom and it's really appealing to me. Now, Shirley also made this beautiful blanket. Let me bring it up close for you. And this is shades of blue, and it's a Bernat Baby Sport, and it's held together. So there's one strand of that, and then there's a strand of Mary Maxim Artist Palette, 7mm hook, and the stitch pattern that she put together is 1 single crochet, 2 double crochet in the same stitch, then skip 2 stitches and repeat. And of course, this will be going off to Camp Boggy Creek, so it's for that blanket drive. So thank you so very much, Shirley, for sending that through to us. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now, Susan has sent us her February makes. So she had been very busy, and I'm sure she's continuing to do so. She said that everything has been made from yarn from her stash, so she's doing a really good job of that. Now let me make sure I've got them in order. How adorable are these little lovies? So cute. And they're made using yarn from the Dollar Tree. Very, very cute. And then there are a mixture of beanies, she said, or hats. Some she's made up herself, and some are just from patterns from YouTube. Very, very pretty colours. And what a great way to use up your stash. How pretty. Look at that one. They're all gorgeous, but they stand out to me. Very, very pretty. So thank you so much, Susan, for sending them in for us to ooh and ah over. Now, Liza has been very busy, of course, making some amigurumi. Wait till you see her shark. Isn't he adorable? Or she, I'm not sure. Now look at the detail on the little coat. Now, Liza said that her shark was made using a pattern from Crochet Now magazine. Now, Liza does use Crochet Now magazine for a lot of her patterns. And the yarn that she used was Signet DK, and each skein was 298 meters, and she used 3 of those. And she used her other favorite yarn, Peter Pan Wendy, 4 skeins of that, and she did hold 2 strands of yarn together the whole time, and she used a 4.5 millimeter hook. Now Lizzo also sent us a photo of her little shark. Well, he's not little because he's on a chair, and look how big he is. Oh my goodness, that is so awesome. So thank you, Lizzo, for sending through your little shark. Now this is a proud godmother moment. Now, my goddaughter, Sophia, she decided about a month ago, in actual fact, she sent me, and I've written down the date, her first granny square on the 11th of February. So she decided just under a month ago that she was going to learn to crochet. Can you imagine the excitement I felt when she sent me that photo? Anyway, guess what, guys? Less than a month later, she's actually made a granny square blanket, and she sent it to me. I am so proud of you, Sophia. Congratulations, and join this amazing, amazing community. I cannot wait to see what you create next. Now, I did ask her what yarn she used, and she said that because she wasn't sure if, you know, crocheting would be something she enjoyed, as if we all knew she'd get hooked, just like the rest of us. She used some acrylic yarn, 8-ply or DK weight from Kmart, and she did purchase her 4.5 millimeter hook from Amazon. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. So thank you, Sophia, for sending that through. I really, really do appreciate it. And it was my absolute pleasure to share everybody's makes. They're all gorgeous. And as you all know, we get a little bit of inspiration from them. And of course, we are all so amazed at how hard and, you know, how fun we're all having along this, you know, crochet journey together. So thank you, everybody, for that. Now, I have been busy, and I'll tell you what I've been doing. Now, let me just tick off what we just did because I don't want to miss out on anything. I've got one finished object to show you, and here it is here. As you can see, I finally finished that gorgeous shawl that I was working on, and it is going to be entered into the Royal Easter Show, and I will do a little video with all the makes that I'm putting in that. All the entries that I'm putting in that. And then for those of you that might be interested, I'll also be doing a separate video with my partner's leather work that he'll be entering as well. I am trying to get him on camera. We'll see how we go. I can't promise anything, but we'll see. Anyway, back to my finished shawl. So I absolutely love this shawl. I think it turned out beautifully. Now I will spin Tilly around so you can see what the front looks like. But as you can see, it's got quite a peak to it. Like, you know, the triangle is quite long. So I did end it there. I'm not sure if I need to block it. I don't really want to stretch it too much, but that's what it looks like, guys. And then the front, so I'll spin her around without making her dizzy. That's how it sits in the front. Now, I thought that this was a beautiful pattern. It's by Bag O' Day, and it's a 4-row repeat, and I actually learned the new stitch. Now, this stitch here, that's like a little, let me take it off so I can show you up close for those of you who may not have seen it the last couple of times. So see that little stitch there that almost looks like a bobble or a popcorn or a puff stitch? It's actually called the cobblestone stitch. I had never made one before, and let me tell you, for those of you that have never seen it or heard of it, and some of you may have, obviously, let me know down in the comments down below. What you do is you work on the wrong side so that on the right, so when you're creating it, you're on the wrong side, and then it pops out on the right side. So what you do is in one stitch, you do a treble crochet. That's in US terminology. So it's the one where you yarn over twice, do a treble, and then in the next stitch, you do a single crochet, and that makes it pop out. And then you continue to do that. So you don't do it in the same stitch, you do it stitch by stitch, side by side, and it creates that beautiful, beautiful cobble stitch. So there you go, guys. I learnt something new as well, and I absolutely enjoyed it. So that will be, it got made, oh, that looks pretty cool. It was made just in the nick of time because the entries are due this Saturday. So I've got to tag all of the entries that I've got, make the little video for you and then deliver them this Saturday. So that's my one and only completely finished object for the week. Now what I'm going to show you next, they are finished objects, but they're part of a, you know, a set. Okay, so what I've also been working on is some beanies for the Bumblebees Mountain Outreach, which has been hosted by KK Crochet, which is KK and Kristen, the mama and the daughter. So I've pledged to make 20 beanies this year, and I have steadily been working on them. I have got a collection here of 12. And I'm going to add another 3 and a bit today. So let me show them to you. I love this color that I've used this time round. Oops, and then I'll talk to you about the yarn in a moment. So I've made a couple of smaller ones, a few big ones, and some medium-sized ones to accommodate all different size heads. Now this one here, I just wanted to vary it up a bit because I was getting a bit bored of doing the same stitch over and over again. And this is just the V stitch. Now KK and Kristen have got a great little series going where they show you a different beanie like at least once a week. And this week they showed a fabulous one using the herringbone stitch, and I really want to try that one out. So I'm hoping to be able to bring that to you next week. We'll see how I go time-wise, but it is definitely one that I've got on my list to do. So this week I made this one. And I also finished, I think this one's very, very pretty. This one's another smaller size one. And it's got the puff stitch alternating with the double crochets. Again, all in US terminology. And this one turned out very pretty. It's got, I haven't sewn in my ends, apologies. It's got my other favorite stitch, which is the cross double crochet and double crochets, and I've started another one. So this one I just started today. So the yarn that I've been using for all of them, so the ones that you saw, all the different colors, is this chainette or chain spun yarn. Now it is a beautiful yarn. It's so beautiful to work with, and I've been using my 7mm hook because it is on the bulkier side. Now the only thing you need to remember with this yarn when you're tying in your ends, oh, lucky I didn't sew them in actually so you can see that, you have to make sure you have a little knot, because see how it frays, and you certainly don't want your work to be falling apart. But it is, it's got such a weird texture. I wonder what KK and Kristen will think when they receive this, if they can tell me what they think of the texture. It's actually nice and stretchy, but not like an acrylic yarn stretches. It doesn't feel like a cotton. It doesn't feel like an acrylic. I'm not sure what it feels like. I think more acrylic. But I certainly do enjoy working with it, and I love the end result. To date, I've made beanies, oh, and baskets with it, and I absolutely love working with it. So, you know, I've really enjoyed making these beanies, and because I've got so many different colors, that's why I keep using that yarn. So now we're up to how many? 12, 13, 14, 15, oh wait, 12, 13, 14, 15, nearly 16 done. Well, definitely 15, and we've started the 16th. So they'll be going off to KK and Kristen very, very soon, I hope. So let me tick those off. Now, in the background, guys, I can't show you right now, but it will come out in a video after the end of the month. I've been working on the 3 cowls that I also work on other than ours. Talk about that in a minute. I have finished one of the projects, and the other 2 I'm still working on because they're bigger projects and they're over the whole month. So that's what I've been doing in the background. Of course, I'm working on the piece for my collaboration, or our collaboration, myself and Shannon at Shannon Talks Yarn. Please go and visit her if you haven't already done so. She is amazing. I absolutely love her. And, you know, she started off this great idea. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, please go and watch our last 2 videos, because the reveal video is coming out the first Friday in April. So this month we're working on our piece. And I do know that quite a few of you have joined us, and so have some of our yarny YouTube friends. And we've got the hashtag crochet flip. So hopefully they're putting it into their videos, and that way you'll be able to see what they're making as well. Now, our cowl, project number 4 was the water bottle holders. As you can see, it's over there. And project number 5 will be chosen this Saturday, which is the 9th. So this Saturday, the 9th of March, please come and join us. I'll show you my water bottle holders, all the bottle holders that you guys have been sending me in. I've been putting to the side, so don't think if I didn't showcase them tonight that I've forgotten you. I certainly have not. I just want to show them in that video, and then we get to choose project number 5 out of 12. How awesome is that, guys? I cannot wait for that as well. So we're really, you know, getting through our list of makes for our CAL this year, for our CAL 2024. So please join in, any of you. It's never too late to fill your box of goodies, right? Now, that was with Shannon, our cow, and I think that's pretty much it, guys. Yes, what I need to show you crochet-wise today. Other than that, life's been pretty good. We had school photos yesterday, which is always a crazy day at school. If any of you, and I know a few of you have worked in schools, you know, trying to muster the children, you know, to get their photos done, and the hardest one to get them for is sibling photos, because it's always at recess and lunchtime and they just want to play, right? So that was very interesting. There was a lot of running around and trying to get the children to come and get their photo done. So that's done for another year. Our weather has really improved here in Sydney, Australia. Let me tell you, we have had sunshine and some nice cool breezes. We're still getting up in the, you know, high 20s, 28, 29. I can't be exact. I know in the car it gets a bit hotter because I like to crochet in my car at lunchtime. But it certainly has been a lot nicer. Still a little bit humid for me. But in saying that, I can feel that autumn is definitely on its way. So that's been fabulous. And, you know, that's about it, guys. Just work and home. Have the luxury of saying that. Have a very blessed life, can't complain, so very, very grateful. Now, I hope you've all been keeping well and that you've enjoyed your week since I last spoke to you, you know, and that you've done things that bring you joy as well. Now, I do have quite a few videos that I'm going to be releasing in the next few weeks, so I hope you can keep up with me. I will try to pace myself in my head. Like I always say, guys, there is so much that is going on that I want to share with you. It's just that time doesn't allow it. But I'll get there in the end. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. It brings me so much joy. So until I see you all again, please take care, everyone. Bye-bye for now.